unspoken forces. Like things are going on up here. And it's like,
Mm-hmm.
why is there so much headroom?
That's what they did in Long Legs.
Yeah. Did we watch the same?
No, I just know things.
You're right.
Black hood. We're called the Red Circle. Each and we're coming for you. We will find you. Find you. We will hunt you. Hunt you. We will end you.
Cherelle at the Sisters of Quiet Mercy
She's interred.
for being gay. Sister Mary Woodhouse is checking in on Cheryl, being like, hey, we're going to start the conversion therapy soon, so just get ready for that. Step 1, admitting you're gay.
Step 2, finding your root.
Step 3, family therapy.
And then step 4, a simulation of heterosexual intercourse.
Yeah.
So, have you seen the thing where it's like Renee Rapp in Mean Girls and they're like, this is the most butch society can handle or something? Like,
that's the most butch that society can handle.
Same with Antoinette Topaz.
The Sisters of Quiet Mercy, we knew from Polly's experience, are like a little backwards in their methods. Let's just say that manual labor and gaslighting, very big on that.
Yes.
The only respite that Cheryl has in this hellish hole is movie nights, where they like put up little training videos of like all American life, what you should do. But Cheryl is like fan casting movie night to like imagine what her friends are doing in the real world. And let's just say there's a locker room scene with none other than Kevin and Moose. Moose and Kevy are like replaying out via Cheryl's movie night simulation the discovery of JJ's body by the edge of Sweetwater River.
Yeah, but there's no body actually involved.
Anyone that can decode what I just said deserves a Purple Heart.
No, yeah.
And you got it.
Cheryl's still upset. It's giving
crying in the club.
I'm like scared of the gays.
Yeah, and hey,
that's kind of what they're going for here.
Yeah.
But I do really like the primary color usage in the Sisters of Quiet Mercy.
The aesthetic choices.
The aesthetic choices are really good. Like a red cardigan,
deep maroon,
and then the Peter Pan collar is still there. Don't worry, guys.
Yes. The Peter Pan collar is such an interesting costuming through line of like,
what
does it
never
represent?
realized like literally everybody has them.
It's almost the adornment of such color that gives the character.
Yes, it's wild. It's wild. Betty has a crazy one.
Betty has like a lace panel sweater, but on top of the lace panel neckline, there's a bedazzled Peter Pan collar.
And it's like, what are we doing? Like, why is this here?
Yeah, Veronica has sported some like entirely like diamond encrusted
or like pearl
Peter Pan collars. Ethel usually opts for a more, well, she's a homely girl.
Yeah.
So
that is what they're casting her as.
Yeah. We cut from the Sisters of Quiet Mercy over to Riverdale High, where the student election is in full force with a little town hall hosted by none other than Alice Cooper. Just as a reminder, it's Team Bughead versus Varchie versus Rosie, because Reggie and Josie are now running mates.
Which I'm obsessed with because I don't think Josie even really likes Reggie that much.
Oh, no. It's entirely to just pull from Varchie votes.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. With Bughead, it's like the serpents are mad at Jughead for being with Betty. Mm-hmm. And then like everyone's upset with Varchie about the private for-profit prison. So it's sort of like setting that up. Yeah. And then after that, Betty is trying to hide from Alice because she's again not living at her house.
FP stops Alice with a little hand on the wall. I want Betty back in your house too. Like I'm the guy that's sleeping on the couch so that she can sleep in a bed. Mm-hmm. And Alice is like, you're doing that for my daughter? And FP is like, yeah, just as someone whose son chose to be homeless instead of live with him, go ahead and work this out. Go ahead and like
work it out on the remix.
Yeah.
They're so confusing.
Dare I say, Betty is Lord. Alice is Charlie.
I think you're right.
Yeah, because we've established that Alice is Brat.
Yes.
Also after the town hall, Mary and Fred are having a little standoff with Hermione and Hiram. Veronica and Archie are kind of in the middle of it, mediating. apparently there's still a lot of like contract blah 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 happening. Also, Fred is officially running for mayor.
Oh yeah, and he's about to make his announcement address.
Yeah. Alice, after the FP interjection, pops back over to the Cooper house, and she walks through the door like, "Hey chick, you want to order a pizza or something?" This man is kneeled in front of the TV.
All the lights off except for one in the kitchen, staring at the TV.
With his hands like on his knees. Like, "Mom, come look what they found." Girl, you know that they dredged the river and they found the shady man's car. Alice calls up the Sunnyside Trailer Park and is like, "Hey guys, they found it."
And this is sending everybody, Betty, Jughead, FP, Alice, and chick,
into a spiral.
Into a tizzy.
So we get a little debrief the next morning at Pops where minus chick, which FP is like, why
the fuck is chick not here?
He's the one that brained the guy.
The man, yeah.
FP is like, "Hey guys, we're gonna get real tight-lipped. If anybody comes asking any questions, we know nothing. We're all gonna act normal."
And Betty and Jughead are like, okay, we won't do anything. And then they start talking to each other. They're telling us to act normal, and
what's
the thing
normal
that's normal
for
us is digging into things when everybody says we shouldn't.
So they're like, we should go have a little sit-down interview with Kevin at Pops and be like, "What's up with that car?" And Kevin is like, "It got returned to its owner, so I guess it's like fine."
And they're like, "Got returned to its owner?" And they're like, "Yeah, I guess it was like stolen or whatever, so."
Now who stole it?
And they're like, "The shady man."
The shady man.
Who, name reveal, Dwayne.
You can't fly jets if you're colorblind, Dwayne. I love that movie.
I do too. I was just talking to my coworkers about how hot I find Steve Carell in that movie.
Oh, very.
And that's the only movie I've ever found that about them. And of course, it's because he's gay and mentally ill.
Something's the matter with Judy.
So funny. Guys, go see The Conjuring 4.
Last right. Cut to Riverdale High School boys' locker room. Reggie promised Josie the Bulldogs vote. But right now, the Bulldogs vote is split between Reggie and Archie because, you know, dueling alpha male presences.
Yes, and they even are talking about being alpha males and stuff like that.
Slick heat,
and
something
like,
about that. I don't know about those things.
I don't know, like heat presence or something.
But
I don't know.
Reggie is definitely in heat.
Oh,
and
for sure.
Archie is definitely
ready.
They decide to duke it out in an arm wrestling contest, and the winner gets the Bulldog vote. Reggie, of course, opens his big mouth.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, he starts talking about Fred, and Archie's like, "Keep my dad's name out your fucking mouth."
Bonk. And he wins the arm wrestling contest, and he's like, "If you talk about my dad that way ever again, I'll fucking kill you, Reggie."
And it's like, oh my God. So Tony is
still investigating Cheryl's disappearance.
Yes.
Tony has come to Veronica and Josie to talk about, like, will y'all help me find Cheryl? Y'all were her ex-emotional support divas. Ronnie is posted with a Team Varchi shirt. Josie has a Team Rosie shirt.
Loving it.
Very cute. Josie, Ronnie, Tony are headed over to Thistle House. Meanwhile, Archie volunteered for a mob boss dinner as Hiram is expecting some of his New York associates,
Lenny and Carl,
coming into town. Archie is helping wait the table along with Adams and Andre.
And they're the muscle.
Basically, Lenny and Carl are like, the prison is a little bit of a risk. You're going a little bit more public with our mobby activity. So, since it's a risk, we'd like to get a little cut and have a little bit of reward if you're putting our necks on the line. So they ask for 25% of the Sodale project. And Hiram is like, "Oh, divas, I will be operating at a loss if you guys take 25%. So I'm going to have to respectfully decline." And
they're like, "Well, that sucks because we actually have all your guys. All your guys are on our team now."
Yeah, everyone that used to work for you in New York and Montreal.
And, you know, 2 capos and a zit-faced teenage boy won't stop that. And Archie's like, "Oh,
he's like,
I kill people.
I killed
I'll
Cassidy.
Kill you.
I killed the Black Hood. By the way, 2 murders that had
he
nothing
did not
to do with.
commit. He's all like, so, if you gotta like lay off daddy, and they're like, ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
That's funny.
You almost got us, Red. Think of our proposal, Hiram. Get back to us later.
Bye.
So luckily, Lenny and Carl take it as a joke because Jesus Christ, Archie, that was so stupid.
And even Hiram is like, I like your balls, kid, but I can't have you doing all that.
I like your balls. And he calls Archie a good boy.
He does.
Yeah,
He does.
It's a lot.
And I know Archie was thinking about that later.
Yeah.
Alice and FP found out that Betty and Jughead went to Kevin and were asking him about the car. And they were like, you fucking idiots. And Alice was like, you need to get your ass home now.
And Chick is at this meeting, finally participating.
Mm-hmm.
He does agree to leave the Cooper house so that Betty can move back in. So Betty's like, fine, I'll move back in. Now, why does Chick, immediately leaving this meeting of the Epic Minds, go out to find, you guessed it, the owner of the car, Dwayne's ex-girlfriend, Darla. We cut to the Cooper house later that night. In comes Chick going, Mom, I thought it would help. I went to her thinking it would help. In steps Darla.
Oh my God, I'm obsessed with her. I'm obsessed with the outfit. I'm obsessed with everything. And she's like, hey guys, I'm Darla. I knew Dwayne was a fucking idiot.
I really don't even care that Dwayne's missing. If I had that $10,000 he owed me, I would maybe just stop even asking the police about it. Betty is like, we don't know anything about. Alice immediately folds and is like, Darla, you obviously know that we murdered that man. And
so we'll get you that money.
We don't have that money on hand. We'll run to the bank right now.
And Darla's like, no, only one of you should go.
And
The
so
rest of you stay here.
Alice is like, Betty, you go to the bank.
You go to the bank and take out $10,000 without your mother present.
Yeah, you 16-year-old child. I don't know if that would be allowed, but
they try to yada yada away by
it's
saying
in the
it's a joint account.
But I still feel like
she's a minor.
Any trusted bank shouldn't be giving a minor $10,000 in cash.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It gets tabled for now because Betty is like, Mom, the bank opens again at 9 a.m. tomorrow.
And Darla's like, well, you got any board games?
I like to wait.
I like to wait.
And so Darla is just taking up space in the Cooper house.
Loving her.
The next morning, before Betty goes to the bank, we cut over to Thistle House for the arrival of the Cheryl Searcher Brigade, Tonita, Josie, Veronica. They are having a little convo with Penelope, Nana Rose, asking around about Switzerland. Josie is like, my mom, the ex-mayor is currently dating the current sheriff. So if it seems that Cheryl is missing or like any crazy stuff is happening, we could just go straight to the sheriff. And Penelope is like, oh, maybe you don't want to do that. And she hands her a little folded up piece of paper. It's the Cheryl Josie stalker portrait.
So Josie's realizing, oh my God, Cheryl was my stalker. She was doing these crazy bloody pig heart situations and drawing millions of these pictures of me and her.
Yeah.
And Penelope's like, you would understand if we wanted to use a little discretion in this situation because she started having deviant thoughts about you and was stalking you. And we were scared she was going to hurt herself or others.
Y'all are welcome to still go to the sheriff, but all of these Josie portraits would suddenly be on the market. They rush out of the house. Josie is like, Tony, Veronica, I low-key need to take a step back. If everything
is fair.
If everything that Penelope said is true, Cheryl high-key threatened me in some of that stalker situation. So like, I need to take a step back. And Ronnie and Tony are like, damn, Cheryl, why you gotta be freaky? Like,
yeah, like, God damn it. Tony, by the way, not fazed by this in the slightest.
Tony is still like, that's my girl.
That's my girl.
That's
She's sensational.
Like,
sorry.
Even though the girlies have been kind of thrown off, wrench and plan, etc., Nana Rose is on the case. When Penelope leaves the house later that day, leaving Nana Rose kind of like interred stationary in a chair instead of in her wheelchair.
Yeah, she's giving her absolutely no mobility option. She's like, if you have to pee, hold it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Elder abuse. And Nana Rose is like, fuck the nose. I'm gonna hop off this chair, crawl over to the phone, and give Tony to Topaz a clur.
and she's like, hello? And
It's
Nana Rose, instead of saying like, Cheryl is gone, she's at the Sisters of Quiet Mercy. She's like, Cheryl, she's nearby. Cheryl's nearby. She's with the sisters.
And then the phone line gets cut by Claudius.
And he's like, Mother, why would you do this?
And Nana Rose bares her teeth at him.
I'm obsessed with Nana Rose.
She's incredible. Literally like army crawling on the floor.
Like,
after she fell down the stairs like
yesterday?
Like very
I don't
recently.
fucking know when that was.
I mean, she got out of the hospital, but like for all we know, her bones are at least bruised.
Yeah. Choni is talking with Ronnie and she's like, Nana Rose said something that Cheryl was with sisters, and Ronnie's like, oh, I don't know anything about sisters except, well, I guess there is this place called the Sisters of Quiet Mercy where Polly was.
Yeah. And where Betty visited a bunch with Jughead.
So I don't know. I don't think they do conversion camp, but there's somebody we can ask.
Instead of literally any of the Cooper family tree that knows intimately the details of the Sisters of Quiet Mercy, the thought of conversion therapy is nearby.
Kevin. And you know what? He fucking knows.
He does.
He goes, oh, yeah. Sisters of Quiet Mercy is one of the only places that like still does conversion therapy.
In the United States.
And there's this like tunnel that leads to the conversion camp situation in there where like nice gay boys will come out and cruise in Fox Forest with people like, me. And it's like, okay, what?
So
And so they're like, Kevin, do you know where this secret gay hookup tunnel is? That's literally what they say.
That's literally what they say.
And he's like, well, of course.
I can probably backtrack and find it.
So now there's a plan.
Fox Forest is to the cocksucker what Graham is to Tony.
Exactly. Very that.
I might have crisscrossed.
I know what you mean.
But
that girl with the braids.
Oh, that's or whatever, the famous French actress.
Well, all I know is that like I would not be ditching her. Just saying. If I went to the cocksucker and she was caressing me like that.
She's also in the Before trilogy, American Werewolf in Paris, the sequel to London, of course.
Sure, I believe you.
Yeah, it's something like Jacqueline Babon. But I am frightened of this dark. Won't anyone go with me?
We know. But I also had the cognac.
The door is open.
Remember, Betty's family is being held hostage right now. So she's about to go make a $10,000 withdrawal.
Cash withdrawal.
Then Alice calls.
And she's whispering into the phone, Betty, don't come home.
There's another one.
That man from the motel that was beating up Chick, that manager, Chick's pimp.
The one that you maced.
Yeah. The guy with the box cutter. He's in our house too. Darla brought him.
They're eating all of our Raisin Bran. And they are.
In the background behind Alice.
And they are. And Chick's like, Mother, what is going on?
And it's just Darla and the unnamed pimp like making a muck.
Betty is like, okay, you told me not to come home. I'm going to come home. So she comes home and she's like, here's your $10,000, which nobody questioned at all.
Yeah.
And it's in cash. And Darla's like, oh, yes, that's the right amount of money. But I got to say, I'm liking Riverdale.
It's so much nicer in Centerville.
Right, Mr. Man?
Yeah. And he's like, Betty.
You maced me.
And they're both like, yeah, we love this house. Basically implying that they're just fully going to move in.
And they're like, you better shut your sister up, Chick, before I blind her.
Yeah, the guy pulls out his box
cutter again.
He's gonna cut out her eyes. The door busts down. Jughead kicks it open.
With his serpents and their switchblades.
You think you can take all of us? Oh, Diva.
And I have to say, the blueprint. If he wanted to, he would.
If he wanted to, he would.
If he wanted to break down your door and show up with switchblades and a bunch of teenagers
to save you from the blinding box cutter man and Darla.
While you're wearing the craziest fucking sweater in the world.
Lace bedazzled, embroidered, bejeweled Peter Pan collar, he would.
Darla and
the pimp,
the box cutter man, are escorted out. He even apologizes to Alice for having to kick her door down.
Yeah. And Alice is like, hey, I'm going to finally have to open my eyes and just address the elephant in the room. Chick, you've been putting us in ultimate peril. You need to leave this house. Do it quickly. You're not spending another night here.
Finally, Alice. Finally. Jesus Christ.
Finally. It also kind of prompts Alice into a new mindset where she's like, hey, Betty, I know I'm literally the biggest anti-serpent. They did come in clutch, though. Like,
they did come in clutch, and they so maybe just like thank your boyfriend and his friends for me.
Yeah, and it's giving Betty able to turn kind of a new leaf because she had been facing some difficulties with other serpents, Fangs and Sweet Pea especially, of like, you're the daughter of the turncoat Northsider, Alice.
Mm-hmm.
And now Alice has remembered the usefulness and she's going home.
The camaraderie
Of the serpents, you know.
Come right on me. I mean, camaraderie.
There's also been a through line where Mary is still in town and Fred is doing his official campaign announcement. And they were both like, we're running on a platform of family values and like wholesome Riverdale versus the for-profit prison that Hiram is doing. Archie, it'd be really nice if you were there with us on opening day. After promising to go multiple times.
He promises that he will.
To both of them.
And then he doesn't.
And then he doesn't because he is busy working for Hiram. Hiram is pretty much just gonna down and out though about the whole situation.
He was like, just gonna kind of roll over and let the guys take the money and then figure out how to like cheat them out of it later.
Archie is like circling back with Reggie, talking about like big picture, Reggie. We're both on the same side. Like, you support the prison, right? And he's like, yeah. And so Archie is like, hey, what if we team up and you help me out with this little Hiram project?
And in return, you get all of my votes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hiram invites Carl and Lenny to another mob bossy dinner, but he kind of stands them up. And so the waiter comes over to Carl and Lenny and he's like, just got a call from Hiram. You guys might want to go check your car.
So Lenny and Carl go out to look at their car to see...
It explodes.
Archie, Reggie, and the Bulldogs come out in
balaclavas, black hoods.
We're the dark circle. And we're here because Hiram wants you to get the hell out of Dodge.
Yeah. And Lenny and Carl leave Riverdale.
And then the police sirens go, wee, 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 and the dark circle runs away too.
Yeah. We cut back to the Sisters of Quiet Mercy. This is maybe the most iconic sequence
in cinema
ever. Cheryl has just finished a long day of doing manual labor and being gaslit. And the sister is like, it's movie night again.
Cheryl's like, okay, I'll get cleaned up.
She's crying, bawling in her padded room. So she goes to movie night. Cheryl's sitting there watching a little like training video of cheerleaders.
Well.
And like how to be the good all-American teenage girl.
Mm-hmm.
We're cutting back and forth with, you guessed it, the secret gay hookup tunnel invasion. Veronica is busted out of her house in her busty top.
She like literally her boobs are boobing boobily. Yeah. Like and it's crazy.
It's crazy. Tony and Veronica are checking every door inside of the Sisters of Quiet Mercy.
And then they're like, oh, we have to cover more ground. We have to split up.
Split up. So Tony just starts yelling Cheryl's name. Like, Cheryl, where are you? A projection room. Tony bursts through the door, cast in the glow of the projection.
She's like, Cheryl. And Cheryl's like, Tony?
What are you doing here?
She's like, we came to rescue you.
And Cheryl runs to the front of the room where they hold each other.
In front of the projection.
Of the all-American Girl cheerleader routine.
And then they kiss! Choni. This made like an impression on me that cannot be overstated. They're kind of like
they're getting into it, Mackin. And
nobody says anything or gets up or claps or nothing.
Like in this room, it's only interrupted by, you guessed it, Veronica and her busty top
being like, guys, there's a bunch of nuns coming. We gotta go.
Veronica Toni and Cheryl are running through the halls.
There's nuns on every corner.
They like climb out of the secret gay tunnel, and just in the nick of time, they lock it behind them with a crowbar. Kevin and the girlies run into the woods, and
Cheryl has escaped.
Cheryl has successfully been relieved from the Sisters of Quiet Mercy. Cut to Riverdale High. Alice has decided to make an appearance at the Serpents School Approved Club. She's basically like, I know I told Betty to thank y'all for me, but I wanted to do it in person, and I'm going back to my roots. I'm not going to be ashamed of where I'm from anymore. And it's only exacerbated when she does a full beat and shows up to Sunnyside Trailer Park, and she's looking FP up and down like, I'm not ashamed of where I'm from. He is gooped, gagged, and ready to ride. To put a little ribbon on that whole dark circle situation, we cut back over to Pops. Hiram and Hermione are there with Ronnie and Archie. Hiram is like, you've been such a good boy. Good boy, Archie. Here's a car. Adams has defected to Carl and Lenny. Carl and Lenny have attacked Andre. You're our last AAA threat.
Mm-hmm.
And I need you to be like driving Veronica back and forth to school. And I need to like reward you for being such a good boy. So please take the car.
Let's just say
Cheryl takes no time off.
She comes right back to school, right back wearing red.
And Tony's like, you're out of conversion camp. What are you up to now? And Cheryl spots Kevin at the vending machine, slams her hand up against him and goes, Kevy, I hear you're casting the school musical. Cancel the auditions for the lead. I'll be playing Carrie White.
And
this school is gonna burn.
That's right, bitches. Musical episode next.
Yes! This was a Alice and Cheryl heavy episode. So, like, what were we meant to do?
Like what did they think we were gonna do here?
Alice going full serpent mode and Cheryl having a massive Choni kiss at conversion camp. Like, forget about it, guys. Like, what do you even want from me?
Cut the fucking tree down.
Cut the fucking tree down.